Well, this is a follow-up on the video that I did recently about putting a bypass filter in my coolant system that feeds the heater core. Again, the problem that I'm dealing with is that the heater core gums up, and when it gums up, this actually is better than the ones that I've had before, but when it gums up, you get this kind of peanut buttery stuff that fills the whole side of the heater core and doesn't allow you to get heat coming through your passenger vents. There are other reasons why you might run into trouble that don't involve the heater core, like your vent, the door motors in your vents that may fail, but the heater issue I'm having is coming from the heater core. So some call it an issue of the sand casting, and that would explain kind of the gritty feel, but I don't know whether it also explains the peanut buttery goo that's in there. Anyway, the early Pentastar Jeep guys have a company that makes a bypass filter in the hopes that it will clean out some of that junk, but for the Dodge Journey, no company makes that, so I decided to try to work up something like that for myself. And so I just used T-fittings that I showed in that other video. They're buried now behind, your intake here, but a T-fitting on the inlet pipe for the heater core, and a T-fitting for the outlet from the heater core. This is just a oil filter, and there's some controversy if you go to forums about whether it's good to use an oil filter versus an actual coolant filter. And for everybody that says, oh, you better use the coolant filter, there's a guy on there that says, well, I've been using oil filters for the same purpose for years, and so I'm just going to try this way. And if I find out that it, one, doesn't work, or two, causes a problem, well, I guess I'll just continue having to clean out the system just like I have for the last 6 years. But anyway, I took a joist hanger to make this bracket, attached it to an existing bracket, and attached the filter. I'm going to have to pinch these off when I change the filter. If I decided to spend a little bit more money, I could put, the shut-off valves, but at this stage, I just wanted to see if anything like this would work. There's plenty of room for a filter. What there just isn't is a clear space to mount it. I had thought about putting it up here, but then I'm thinking about whether that's going to support it, and I thought about putting it all the way down at the bottom there, but I didn't want it to be so far away. So this is what I came up with for right now, and hopefully it'll make a little bit of a difference.